drinking game, everyone. I'm Jeff McGregor. That was Charlie O'Donnell, of course. We'll be talking to him again later in the show. But we're going to play a couple games today, and I would suppose that if you tuned in, you'd like to see them right now, right? All right. So let's go up and meet the bachelors for today's first game. Bachelors, ladies and gentlemen, our bachelors. How you guys doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Ready. Swell. You guys look ready to play. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's find out about these guys. Bachelor number one, who are you? What do you do?
Well, my name is Mark Herring, and I'm a photo fixture repair person.
Okay.
And in my spare time, I paint with watercolors.
Paint with watercolors. Okay, now that's kind of nice as a sideline. What do you do to impress your dates?
Well, I'm quite a gardener. My friends know me as Mr. Green Thumb.
Mr. Green Thumb?
Yeah, and a lot of times women are impressed that I have such a way with plants.
Good.
And so I might pick some fresh vegetables from my garden and prepare a country-style dinner.
It's good. It's a good thing you don't have pets. Yeah, honey, we're walking the dog tonight. So, best of luck to you, sir. Bachelor number two, tell us about yourself.
My name is Rob Height, and I make my living as a banquet waiter. Yes, I do. I work with a lot of beautiful girls, and I look forward to going to work every day.
As do I. As do I. Now, how do you get a woman in the mood for romance?
Well, if she's a shy, innocent type of lady, I would take her to a male exotic dance show where she can look at the hot bodies and drink a little bit, get wild and crazy. So it makes it much easier to get her in the mood. Now, if she's a wild type, it's no problem.
No, you might get her too worked up. That's nice. Rothy, you let someone else do all the hard work. So, best of luck to you, sir. Bachelor number three, who are you and what do you do?
My name is Terrell Brown. I'm a school bus driver.
Okay, now how can you tell that a woman takes really good care of herself?
Well, the first thing I notice is her feet.
Feet?
Yeah, you know, women today are kind of superficial. You know, they dress nice and they get contacts and all that kind of stuff. So you figure if their feet are nice and pedicured, you know, from that point on up, the rest has to be in order.
Sure, but I guess my question to follow up would have to be, how do you get a look at their feet?
Oh, I say, hey, what do you have on? What kind of shoes are those? Well, I'm into pumps. I used to be a shoe salesman. And say, well, let me see the label. Yeah, let's see the label inside your shoe.
What's this, a bunion? Get out of here. Guys, have fun today, okay? All right, let's meet today's eligible bachelorette. She's right over here. Her name is Renee Smith. Hi, Renee. How are you? Oh, Renee's looking swell. Why don't you go ahead and sit down? I don't know. This one guy down here is hooting a little too much for me. So, Renee, how are you? What do you do for a living?
Fine, thanks. I sell lady shoes for
lady shoes? Really? Boy, a lot of work goes into these shows, folks, let me tell you. Now, do you ever like to, I don't know, dating's pretty serious. You ever like to play games with your dates?
I certainly do.
Games, okay.
In fact, my favorite game is Cops and Robbers. It's like we pretend like we're kids again. And what we'll do is, like, we'll be walking down a parking lot, and I'll stop, and I'll say, wait, there they are over there. Let's run down to the end of the bridge and cut them off. And I'll jump behind the bushes and bang, bang, shoot those bad guys. And then if he says, Renee, you are weird, I'll just, you know, blow him off. Because I like a guy who likes to play and have fun.
Well, that's good. You probably go out with a lot of law enforcement officers.
Yeah.
Well, you've got your questions in front of you, my dear, and what you're going to do is pose the questions to the guys next door, all of whom are very nice looking and very nice, and we'll probably ask you at one point to take your shoes off, but you'll ask those questions, and then based on the quality of their answers, you'll decide who you want to go out with, right?
Righto.
Right. Go get them.
Okay, bachelor number one. I like men to be educated in human psychology because I think it's the root of any relationship. What is one subject you like all your dates to be educated in, and why?
Well, first of all, I like my dates to be educated in common courtesy and dependability. And the reason being is, say it's, you know, something goes wrong on a date or something, you know, that it's not my fault. They won't jump on my back about that. And dependability. We had set up a date, and, you know, I get everything set up as far as what we're going to do, all the plans made out, and she falls through. I'm still in bad shape.
All right, that's kind of interesting. I've never heard of that major in college. Okay, anyways, bachelor number two?
Yes.
Same
question, right?
Yes.
Okay, I would like for my date to be educated in course 107, just be yourself.
107?
Yeah, course 107, just be yourself. Forget about how much money you make, what kind of car you drive, or what type of job you work at. You know, just be yourself and just, you know, just have a good time. I think that's the most important thing.
Be yourself.
Just be yourself.
I like that. I like that. Thank you, number 2. And bachelor number 3.
Well, I'd like my date to be educated in physical therapy. I wanted to know. Hey. I wanted to know how to touch me, where to touch me, and how to turn me on.
Whoa.
Number 3, really, don't pull any punches. Tell us what you want.
Really? Okay. Bachelor number 2. I like romance, but I don't know how to initiate it. Give me a lesson in how I can initiate romance with you.
Well, you gotta smile a lot. That's one thing. Number 2, you should wear a lot of nice, sexy outfits, and just have a good time.
But what if we're like going out to breakfast or something like that?
Well, that wouldn't help. When you can still wear something nice and sexy. I mean, just a nice, tight jeans or something of that nature. Just look good, wear some nice, sexy shoes, stockings.
All right.
You know, and smell like
Okay,
that's
then.
Point.
Bachelor number 3, same question?
All you have to do is just let your hair down, grab my hand, squeeze it gently, look deep into my eyes, give me a sweet kiss on the face, and tell me how of a great time you're having.
Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay, bachelor number 1.
Well, first of all, you can start off with a little gentle conversation. Then you could just look at me with one of those looks where I know that you want to carry it on a little further.
What's one of those looks?
Just looking at me, you know. Just let your eyes get lost in mine.
All right, bachelor number 3. One guy I dated had me fill out a questionnaire to find out where I stood on certain male-female issues. If you could have me fill out a dating questionnaire for you, what would be the most important question on it?
I want to know what your limits are and how far are you willing to go to please and satisfy me.
Bachelor number 2.
It would be like, are you the shy, innocent type, or if you're the wild party type? Either way, you're hired.
Bachelor number 1.
What do you expect out of the first date?
Yeah, that's legit. Okay, thank you.
Renee, you've got to think about that for a couple minutes now. And while you do that, we'll take a brief break, but we'll be back to find out who she's going out with right after this.
Honey, I love my old bathrobe.
Yes, but I'm the one that has to look at you.
Right now at JCPenney, the entire line of men's sleepwear and robes is on sale.
You know, honey, you don't look so hot in there.
Women's Vandermeer full-length fleece robes are now only $19.99. And now through Christmas, every JCPenney store opens at 8 a.m. What better way to start your day, except maybe in a brand new robe.
Boy, you look gorgeous in the morning.
JCPenney.
Fight the household stinkies with Spick and Span Pine, the smelly slime line. Use Spick and Span Pine on that smelly dirt, and all you'll smell is clean. The stinky sinks, cuz. With Spick and Span Pine, all you'll smell is clean. With the concentrated cleaning power of the powder, plus pine oil for twice the strength of other pines. Smelly floor glops? Fight them with Spick and Span Pine. All you'll smell is clean.
Are you tired of walking through enormous toy stores with invisible sales help and then being given a rain check? Then go to Mr. Big Toyland, 399 Moody Street, Waltham. They've got it all. Huge selections of Fisher-Price toys for the little ones, every game imaginable for kids of all ages. And for the collector, an incredible selection of new, hard-to-find, and antique dolls, even rare G.I. Joes. F&B, Ginny, Madame Alexander, just to name a few. So go see Mr. and Mrs. Big at Mr. Big Toyland, 893-8582.
Do you sometimes sit alone, wishing for the perfect fantasy? Has love passed you by? Do you dream of encounters with a perfect mate? Or spending precious moments getting close to someone you could really love?
A 9-minute call costs $1 plus 10 cents per additional minute.
Indulge your fantasy. It's live. Call 1-550-DATE now.
Welcome back to the dating game, everybody. It is time now, Renee, to tell us who it's going to be. Is it going to be Bachelor number 1, Bachelor number 2, or Bachelor number 3?
Jeff, I picked bachelor number 3.
Number 3. Oh, the sound man hates that decision, but the audience loves it. Why did you choose number 3?
Because I really liked the lesson that he gave me on how to initiate romance.
Yes, it was. As a matter of fact, I took note of that myself, and we'll use it next time I have the opportunity. Let's meet the 2 guys that you didn't choose. Now, bachelor number 1 said he'd want your eyes to get lost in his eyes. Sounds like a job for the optometrist. Mark Herring, come on over and meet Renee. Now, the other gentleman who could not win your affection, bachelor number 2, said that if you have the wardrobe, he'd have the job for you. His name is Roth. Hi, Roth, come on over and meet Renee. Gentlemen, thank you very much for playing our game. Hope to see you back here again, guys. Take it easy. Come on up here. Come on up here. No need to be nervous. Now, bachelor number 3, the man you've been waiting all your life to meet, said that you'll tell him about the great time you're having, and then he's yours. His name is Terrell Brown. Terrell! Oh, Renee, if you smiled any harder, your face would explode. Let's take a look. I have 3 envelopes in front of me. He's pretty good looking, isn't he?
Yes.
He's kind of a hunk, isn't he?
Yes, definitely.
Kind of hot with a capital H, isn't he?
Face.
Look at that face. Well, you both look swell, and I'm going to send you on a great trip. Choose an envelope, please.
Okay, go ahead. I'll choose it.
Okay. As long as you both vote on it. Number 3, why don't you go ahead and open that up and tell us where you're off to.
And the envelope, please. Skiing in Lake Tahoe.
Skiing in Lake Tahoe. Charlie O'Donnell, you were in the 1958 Olympics. Why don't you tell them about it?
Renee and Terrell, your 4-day ski trip begins with Dave L. Livery. Your chauffeur will drive you in style as you relax in their custom-built stretch limousines with TV, refreshment bar, stereo, CD player, and cellular phones. Furnished by Dave L. Livery. You'll fly to Reno via Sunworld Airlines. The fun starts with friendly professional service, and you may enjoy daily flights to beautiful Nevada. Furnished by Sunworld Airlines. You and your dating game chaperone will be the guests of Lakeside Inn and Casino on the shore of Lake Tahoe, featuring spacious rooms and suites, casino, restaurant, and nightly entertainment, furnished by Lakeside Inn and Casino. And you'll be VIP guest of Heavenly Valley with ski lessons, high-performance equipment rentals, and lift tickets to ski the High Sierras, furnished by Heavenly Valley. And the Tahoe Queen will treat you to a fun-filled evening of dining and dancing on board an authentic glass-bottom stern-wheeler. Have a great time skiing in Lake Tahoe!
Very exciting. A great trip to Lake Tahoe. 2 very attractive people who are going to go backstage now and talk and discover that they're very much in love, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, well, I think you decided that when you walked around the wall. Thank you guys for playing the game. You were both lovely. And we'll see you back again on the show, maybe. Head over there. Tom will show you how to wax up your skis. We'll be back in just a minute with a second game on the dating game, so tune in just a few minutes. Don't go away.
Sale, sale, sale. Everybody's yelling sale. But at the Gentleman's Warehouse, every day's a sale day.
We call it Value Plus because you get the finest in men's clothing at the most incredible low prices. 100% wool and wool blend suits as low as $89. 100% wool sport coats as low as $59.88. All slacks reduced 25% below their already low price. Shirts, ties, sweaters, 30 to 50% off. Yes, at the Gentleman's Warehouse, our Value Plus low prices have just gotten lower.
This is really getting big. They're coming by the thousands. Down to you, Kurt.
It seems this is the first store to have the new lemon lime slice with the great new taste.
How was it?
Fantastic! Listen, people, the new slice has more lemon lime taste than 7-Up and Sprite. We've got the juice. Who gets the dance? The new lemon lime slice. It's got a great new taste.
Think you'll have enough slice, Max?
Maybe. Maybe not. Hey, Lester, why did you bring me to Rent-A-Center? 'Tis the season for giving. So how about giving me something?
Right now, Rent-A-Center has great Christmas gifts at great prices.
Hey, you took the words right out of my mouth. Your mouth.
Everything you see here and more from just $13.99 to as little as $9.99 a week.
Do you know what I'm getting you? What? A glove. A glove? Do you know how cold your hand is in the morning?
Merry Christmas from Willie, Lester, and Rent-A-Center.
Have you ever had an idea for a new product? Perhaps you have a way of improving an existing product. If you or someone you know has a new idea, the Innovation Center in Washington, D.C. can help you develop your invention. Dial 1-800-628-2828. The Innovation Center can help you present your new idea to industry. Call now and receive free confidential forms. Dial 1-800-628-2828.
Some members of our studio audience will receive Singer's Party Card. Crafted from hardwoods and has a high-impact laminate top. Features a storage drawer, shelves and casters. Functional, beautiful, furnished by Singer. Here's Jeff.
Oh, we crack ourselves up here sometimes between segments. Hey, guess what we're going to do? You tuned in to see the dating game, and that's what you're going to see. We're going to play another dating game right now. Let's meet the bachelors for game 2. Looking group of young men they are, too. How are you guys doing?
Good, great.
Ready to play our game, no doubt, right?
Ready to win.
All right, let's find out about you guys. Bachelor number 1, who are you? What do you do?
Well, my name is Michael Cohen. I'm from Framingham, Massachusetts, right outside of Boston. And right now I'm a junior in college studying psychology, and I hope to teach at the university level someday.
Well, great. Now, okay, as a psychologist, then maybe you can offer some insight into that age-old question, what do women want from a man?
Gee, I don't think anybody can answer that question, but I think women kind of have a built-in system where they can tell what a guy's after. If he's only after a one-night stand, and if he's not sincere or honest with them, I think they have little radar dishes in their heads that can warn them.
Yes, yes, and then send out missiles. Well, best of luck to you, sir. Bachelor number 2, tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Pierre Havis. I go to Cypress College, and I'm a double major in accounting and engineering.
Okay, now what kind of clothing, what kind of dress do you find attractive on a woman?
Well, believe it or not, it's the corporate business executive type.
Really?
I feel it's real sexy. It's really appealing to see a woman who is self-confident and full in control of her life.
No, that is very nice. Okay, best of luck to you, sir. And you, bachelor number 3, why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Well, my name's Greg Crowder, and I manage a swap meet, and I am an amateur boxer in the middleweight division.
Great. Now, what special characteristics should girls that you go out with possess?
Well, I like to listen to music, so it'd be neat if she could, like, play the piano or the guitar, and if she could sing, that'd be great. And I can't cook, so she's going to have to be able to cook, because I'm the worst cook there is. And
well, no, I think I've got that title pretty well sewn up. Okay, well, gentlemen, I hope you have fun. I hope you play a good game. I wish you the best of luck. Would you like to meet our bachelorette?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, let's meet her. She's back over here. Her name is Deborah Vanek. Deborah, sit down. Just go ahead and sit down. I'm fine, Deborah. Why don't you tell us a little something about yourself?
I'm a full-time student at UCLA, and I'm majoring in psychology.
Good for you. Now, what would your ideal man look like?
Well, I want a guy who's really tall and sort of built like a bodybuilder.
Sure.
And I like him with dark hair and dark eyes and dark skin. And I think that makes him more sexy and mysterious than blonde men.
Sure it does. Yeah. There's nothing sexy about blonde guys, that's for sure. So let's jump right into our game. I'll be over at my podium taking notes. You've got 3 questions in front of you. What you will do is you will ask those of the guys next door.
Okay.
And based on their answers, you'll decide who you want to go out with.
Okay, great.
Go get them.
Thank you. Bachelor number 1. I haven't dated a lot, but I'm really not sure what I would do on a date. Why don't you give me a couple of dating tips?
Okay, well, I think the best thing you can do is just be yourself. And if you're a little nervous, just tell the guy that, you know. He's probably a little nervous himself. And he'll be glad that you got it out, and then you can get on with the fun and stuff, you know.
Okay, great. Thank you. Number 2.
Well, first of all, wear something high cut, not low cut. And the most important thing to do is never tell a guy you like him, especially on a first date, okay? Because he just might take advantage of that. And if you tell him, like, if you're nervous or anything, he just might play on that.
Okay, thank you. Number 3.
Well, I remember my father taught me told me to have respect for the woman, even, you know, if you don't get along with her. And so if the girl has respect for me as well, it's really nice to have respect for the person. And
You're big on respect, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, great. Okay, number 2. A guy will really bore me to death if he talks all about himself. What will a girl do to put you to sleep?
If she's not spontaneous, doesn't like to do things, doesn't like to go out.
You're a spontaneous person then,
yes,
right?
I like to do a lot of things,
Okay.
and I like to try different things.
Okay. Number 3.
Well, if the girl really keeps flattering you too much. I mean, it's nice that, you know, if they tell you you have nice eyes and you have nice hair and everything, but if they keep on the whole night saying it, it really gets boring.
And number one?
Well, I think if a girl tries to impress you too much by stressing her good points all the time, it sort of wears on you. You don't really know if you should believe her or not, so I think
So you don't like people that talk about themselves all the time?
Well, no,
either,
I think
right?
they should talk about themselves, but they shouldn't stress their good points all the time. It's almost like they're trying to make you believe something.
Right,
It's
of
really not
course.
there.
Okay. I go nuts over guys who are built well enough to wear good, tight jeans and a tank top. What makes you wild over a girl? Bachelor number one?
Well, I think it's a girl that likes to do a lot of things. Like, you can go out and you can do something different every time. You don't have to always go see a movie, take a walk on the beach. You can go do some wild and crazy things sometimes, you know?
Okay, number two.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, spontaneous. She's got to be that, but she's also got to be an intellect, and she's got to know where her head's at. But also, you know, the tight skirt and the tight tank top would go fine too.
Okay. Okay. And number three.
A girl that can be natural and doesn't have to wear a lot of makeup all the time. You know, makeup can make a girl look really sexy too, but I like the girl that you can wake up next to in the morning, or, you know, see her in the morning and she, without makeup, she looks great.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, boy. Well, I think we ended that just in time. Deborah, you've got a couple minutes to think about this now, and you will take those moments and ruminate on the quality of those answers you just heard. We'll be right back after this to find out who she's going to date.
Get ready for a toothpaste that tastes so great, you rush to brush. New Crest for Kids with a flavor that's so different, some kids call it
Berry-licious. Berry, 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 banana, berry, beef, I'm a berry-licious.
no matter what you call it, you rush to brush.
Bubble mint. Bubble, 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 bubble.
Bubble Man! New Crest for Kids. It tastes so great, you rush to brush.
Christmas shopping can be a hassle. I remember last year running from store to store, but Peter Harris makes it easy. Everyone loves sportswear, and they have lots of it. For men, women, kids, even plus sizes. I like to shop where I don't have to compromise quality for price, or pay more than I have to. Peter Harris does have it all, priced below the rest.
1-550-TEEN, a number you can call to meet other teenagers.
I haven't talked to you in so long. Dave, are you still there?
Up to 8 people on one line. 20 cents for the first minute, plus 10 cents for each additional minute.
I like your friend better who was talking before on the line. You like Bruce Springsteen? Everybody likes Bruce. Oh, give me a break.
For a good time, call 1-550-TEEN.
A 9-minute call costs $1 plus 10 cents per additional minute.
New Englanders know a good thing when they see one, and when they drive one. That's why so many drive Toyota Camrys. The beauty's undeniable. The room inside's got to be seen to be believed. A 16-valve fuel-injected engine with Toyota quality built in, and front-wheel drive to get you through any New England weather. Getting our Camry was a bright idea. For quality and value that stands up to the weather, see your New England Toyota dealers.
It's Boston Celtics basketball, live on Channel 56. The Eastern Division action continues Tuesday night, starting at 7, when the Celtics travel to Landover, Maryland, to meet Moses, Manute, Muggsy, and the rest of the Washington Bullets. Your front row seat is right here on your Celtics home away from home, Channel 56.
Welcome back to the dating game, everybody. Debbie, time now to share with us that momentous decision. Is it going to be bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3?
Bachelor number 1.
Bachelor number 1? Okay, I have to ask you why you chose bachelor number 1.
I liked his answers, and I loved his voice.
Good. Well, that's reason enough, if you ask me. Let's meet the 2 guys you didn't choose. Now, bachelor number 2 said that he likes intellectual girls in tight skirts and tank tops. I think that's the way Madame Curie used to dress. Pierre Habis, come on over and meet Deborah. Now the other gentleman you did not choose says that his dad and Aretha Franklin taught him to have respect. His name is Greg Crowder. Greg, come on over and say hi to Deborah. Gentlemen, thank you very much for playing our game. Hope to see you back here again. Take it easy, guys. All right. All right. Now, let's meet your date, the man you've been waiting a lifetime to go out with. He says he likes girls who like doing wild and crazy things. His name is Michael Cohen. Michael, get over here. Okay, another pairing the crowd seems to approve of. I've got 3 envelopes. Who's going to choose your trip?
Let's do it. Okay.
Envelope 1, tear that open. Tell us where you're going. We're all dying to know.
Mexico.
Mexico! I bet it's Ixtapa, Mexico, and I bet Charlie O'Donnell's right here to tell us about it.
Right you are, Jeff. You're on your way to an exciting 4-day trip to Ixtapa, Mexico. You and your dating game chaperone will jet to Ixtapa, where you'll stay at the Ixtapa Holiday Inn, a beachfront resort enhanced by an 11-story atrium, tropical gardens, and sculptured pool, with an underwater reef for scuba diving and snorkeling, furnished by Ixtapa Holiday Inn. Batanzos OK Tours will be your host with round-trip airport transfers, a moonlit ocean cruise, and dinner at one of the city's top restaurants, furnished by Batanzos OK Tours. Have a wonderful time in Ixtapa, Mexico. All right, off to Ixtapa. You'll probably have a nice chance to stop at the Charlie O'Donnell franchise, Guacamole R Us. So, you guys played a great game. Let's bring back the couple from the top of our show. Renee, bring your man out here. You guys have had a chance to talk a little bit backstage. Are you liking one another?
Oh, yeah. Just fine.
You can't stop smiling, can you? Oh, that bodes well for the day. Where are you guys going again?
Skiing in Tahoe.
Skiing in Tahoe. Fabulous. You guys are off to Mexico, skiing in Tahoe. I'm stuck here in Hollywood. We'll see you again next time on the all-new dating game. Bye-bye, everybody.
Up for today will receive Vaseline Lip Therapy. It helps prevent chapped lips. With regular use, you may never get chapped lips again. Or the new Remington Shaver, the Fuzz Away. It shaves and saves your clothes, fabric, and drapes with precision safety blades. Remington Fuzz Away. Or you'll find this sturdy 13-piece socket set and this 5-piece combination wrench set and other great gifts for Dad at your participating Napa store. Or Soft Sense Skin Lotion with Vitamin E, where the feel of healthy skin begins. Or Ambush, the fragrance that wraps a woman in a sparkling aura. Ambush by Dana, a very special fragrance. Or Bisquick. How quick will homemade biscuits make your holiday? Ever happy? This quick. This quick. I want you to win a date to exotic places like London, Tahiti, Thailand. To be on the dating game, call 213-469-2662. That's 213-469-2662.
Don't go away. There's more love and laughs heading your way on Matchmaker here on WLVI TV.